That's right, the president's son in a bit of a prickly situation, but let's talk about someone who's emerged from a prickly situation. Jayalalithaa. The Karnataka High Court today delivered a verdict that signals at least the immediate end of Jayalalitha's political isolation. 7 months after being convicted, the AIADMK chief has now been cleared of all corruption charges in a disproportionate assets case. And she is set to return to power in Tamil Nadu as chief minister on this weekend. AIADMK cadres have taken to the streets to celebrate the verdict. T.S. Sudhir and Rohini Swamy tell us what happened in Chennai and Bangalore today.
All prayers for Jayalalithaa have been answered. In a huge relief for Jayalalithaa, the High Court acquitted the AIADMK Supremo in the disproportionate assets case, and all corruption charges have been cleared. Simultaneous celebrations erupted across the country minutes after the Bengaluru court cleared the decks for Jaya's return into active politics.
For the AIADMK supporters, God couldn't have answered their prayers any better. Here at Forest Garden, the supporters erupting into celebrations of sorts.
As the AIADMK camp rejoiced, the prosecution claimed that it was denied a fair opportunity to present the case.
I had no opportunity to argue the case before the High Court. This, according to me, has seriously prejudiced the case of the prosecution.
Certainly, in view of what the Supreme Court had said, I think an appeal is very desirable because we can't let this go at this stage.
While there was criticism, Jayalalithaa broke her silence, issuing a statement after 206 days, launching a stinging attack on her opponents.
Some of the imaginative posters which have been put outside the residence of Jayalalithaa at Forest Garden, which describe Amma as amazing, magnanimous, marvelous, avatar, and the one below which calls her authentic, miracle, Mahatma, and assertive. Clearly, the AIADMK cadre in a mood to celebrate their leader's acquittal. And it's quite interesting to also note the Swamy factor in Jayalalitha's legal life. It was Subramania Swamy who filed that case way back in 1996. And today it was another Swamy, Justice Kumaraswamy, who finally acquitted her in the Karnataka High Court. At Forest Garden in Chennai, with Shisha Reddy, T.S. Sudhir for Headlines Today.
My first question, what next for Jayalalithaa? Will she be back as early as the 17th, as we are being told, as the Chief Minister? T.S. Sudhir joins me to tell us exactly what is expected. T.S., first of all, disqualification under Representations of People's Act cancelled, so she can become Chief Minister right away and importantly lead her party in next year's Assembly elections, or could opt for snap polls as early as this November. What is Jayalalithaa planning over the next few weeks?
Well, at the moment, it's time for celebration. In fact, Rajdeep, these kind of posters have come all over Chennai in particular. In fact, yesterday when I was coming from the airport to the AIADMK party headquarters, I couldn't see a single Jayalalithaa poster. But today in Chennai, it's full of Amma. Amma is back. Amma returns. As far as Amma's future political strategy is concerned, yes, it's quite likely that given the fact that there is no opposition unity, the Dravidian parties are not going along with each other, she could order snap polls because that will really give her an advantage. Also the fact that it is now going to be a clean party led by a clean leader against a party which is seen to be having the 2G taint. Remember, the 2G case ruling is also expected to come up in the next 3 to 4 months, and that's where DMK leaders are going to be in the talk. So that is something which Jayalalithaa will look at very carefully, whether she should order snap polls only after the 2G verdict is out, because that would give possibly the AIADMK an advantage should the DMK leaders like Kanimuri, like A. Raja get convicted by the court. So those are some of the factors which the AIADMK will look at very carefully. But yes, by the end of this week, Jayalalithaa should be back as Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. O. Pannirselvam is just waiting to sign his resignation letter. There could be a meeting of MLAs tomorrow. There could be a formal legislature party meeting to elect Jayalalithaa as the new leader of the Tamil Nadu, of the AIADMK legislature party. And once that is done, the future decisions like when to go for elections are really going to be in Jayalalitha's court.
Okay. T.S. Sudhir, effectively what you are saying, Jayalalithaa all set to come back as Chief Minister for a 5th time. She truly is the cat with 9 lives is all I can say at the moment. T.S. Sudhir telling us what next for Jayalalithaa.